Records obtained by Channel 2 Action News show at least 5 people face disciplinary action in connection with the death of a woman inside the Atlanta Detention Center. Channel 2's investigative reporter Mark Wickie is live at the jail. Mark, today you were able to talk to a former nurse to get some insight.
That's right, and these are some of the records we got under an open records request. The saga starting with a disorderly conduct arrest. A former nurse gave me the impression she knows some of the folks involved, some good nurses she seemed to indicate, but she still seemed to see problems here, and now there's a federal lawsuit.
Some definite holes in the care and treatment.
Stephen Fowler.
We want to be sure that we hold the city accountable.
And MJ Blakely.
The city of Atlanta is better than this.
Lawyers for her family say Wickie Bryant died in darkness in an unlit cell at the Atlanta City Detention Center from diabetes complications, and her death went unnoticed for hours. But documents from the city shine new light, indicating a former nursing director said Ms. Bryant refused to take her medication 35 times.
It's unconscionable.
Christine Richardson says the rule we showed her was the same when she worked as a city jail nurse in 2012 and 13, and it means Ms. Bryant should have been referred to the jail doctor after just 2 refusals.
He would have absolutely taken care of her.
Ms. Richardson says decision-making issues from Ms. Bryant's diagnosed mental illness may have worsened with missed diabetes meds.
Diabetes, when untreated, is one of the symptoms is confusion.
Records indicate a 20-day suspension without pay for a licensed practical nurse accused of failing to notify the proper superiors. Ms. Bryant refused to have her blood sugar tested 6 times while she was on duty. A 10-day suspension for an LPN accused of failing to refer Ms. Bryant to a physician after she refused to take a diabetic medication on 3 dates. The LPN, quote, takes full accountability. A 5-day suspension for a third LPN accused of a similar infraction, but for 6 dates, quote, stated she does not take lightly her role in Ms. Bryant's death. A 5-day suspension for a corrections officer accused of failing to ensure Ms. Bryant, quote, was observed by an officer at least every 60 minutes on irregular schedule. And a letter of reprimand for another corrections officer accused of failing to document a change in Ms. Bryant's cell assignment. Ms. Richardson says she left the jail on bad terms, but believes Corrections Chief Pat Labat would make changes based on the Bryant investigation.
The Chief Labat is an action man.
Now, it looks like a nurse and another officer involved were terminated, but possibly for reasons other than this case. This is our best interpretation of the record since we basically got a no comment from City Hall citing litigation. We tried without success to reach a lawyer for the former nursing director. Now, back in 2015, a doc with the ME office told us with the information they had then, there was no way to know if earlier discovery of Wickie Bryant in her jail cell might have saved her life. Reporting live outside the Atlanta City Detention Center, Mark Wickie, Channel 2 Action News.